States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So we come to the August 19th, 2026 special town board meeting. And who's here is Mr. Clary, town supervisor.
Tom Morris, councilman.
Brenda Lee, town council.
Scott Eastman, town council.
Howard Law, town council.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we're here for a public hearing for the Town of Salem zoning law adoption. And we're going to say it once, is anybody in the public has anything to discuss or want to talk about it? Get to do it again the second time? Sherry, you're the only.
I'm just reading.
We get to do
I
it.
just got it.
Yeah, that's not that, no, this is on there, that's for the meeting on the 31st.
Okay.
This is for the zoning law amendment. So, two,
Yeah, let's explain to me what the zoning law is. That's what we're doing.
We're changing it.
no,
Changing it from what's what.
there's an amendment to go in the, I think it is on page 3. It's in medium residential, and it's going from public facilities to recreational home, open recreation. That definition has been added to the index at the back,
Okay.
and that's the only change.
Okay.
And so, thanks for asking.
That's
That's what-
recreational facility, and then there's a four recreational, so they didn't put them together. And according to Matt, that this thing on page 30, the definition for public facility should have come out. But I went through the whole thing and read it cover to cover under commercial, which has nothing to do with what we're doing. There is a reference to that very thing, so you need the.
You need that
explain
Recreation.
Yeah.
Explanation.
You need the public facility. Explanation.
So we have the second, and the third. Any other more questions?
Thank you for that clarification.
Thank you. You're welcome. So at that point, we've taken all public comments regarding the zoning law amendment. And so we'll close the public hearing. And we can go forward from that point to adopt it through resolution. So does someone want to make a motion to adopt the zoning law amendment?
I will make that motion.
Okay, down. And
Why.
we have a second on that. Okay, any more discussion with the board? All in favor?
I,
Aye.
I don't know if we forwarded those to.
Hallelujah.
Okay, so that is
It's
passed.
nothing I can fill in until we get here.
Okay, do you have everybody, Pat?
For what states is, I don't know the resolution number till I get done. I counted and recounted weeks.
Yeah.
Numbers 15 times, so I didn't want to put a number on here till I was sure.
Okay. So we'll get that in place. And so then,
We gotta do a roll call on this resolution, sorry.
that's okay. I'm yes.
Definitely, yes.
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 Brenda Levy, yes.
Scott Eastman, yes.
Howard Law, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so now we're going down with a ban review. Okay. And Pat and I sat together and went through it and made sure everything was, all of our I's were dotted and our T's were crossed last week. And so at this point, at the minutes were changed to reflect the 37,000 on the doozer, right? Do we need to? It's a Doosan.
I just put an asterisk instead of when it was corrected. Because it wasn't a motion, it was just talked about and said that it would be renewed for 32. That was on, I don't know, do you remember the day, Howard? Because I don't.
July 8th. July 8th.
July 8th.
29?
July 8th said 32, July 29th said 30.
It was the 8th. I think it was the 8th, the one, the regular monthly meeting, wasn't it?
Yeah, July 8th said 32,000.
So there's no action from the board needed at this point.
No, I can correct you.
Okay,
What you gotta do is rescind the resolution, and I didn't bring, there was not another space in this folder to bring the minutes last week.
okay.
But we passed, or you did, make the motion, pass a resolution for the band to renew at 6:35, and it's not going to renew at 6:35. I believe it's resolution 62, but you're gonna have to rescind whatever the number was, because it's not gonna be that.
So,
from the
so
July
are you
term.
prepared to give us the number for what we need to approve so we can send it to Matt?
I have no clue what it's supposed to be for. That's not anything.
Okay, we,
6:35, I don't know,
no, we actually,
because I don't know how much money. I wrote 495, but then you had a different figure because you were figuring something else. I don't know what it should be for.
no, it was 495, and that's the amount that I sent to Matt. So,
It's on 449, 640 was talking, which I didn't know what that was.
that's the amount that we're receiving.
Okay. But it does.
So at this point, we've gone through, we sent that all in to Matt. I haven't heard back from him. So at this point, we'll leave it the way it is. And we'll move forward to
You gotta
and
rescind the resolution regardless, because it's not for 6:35.
so that's what I asked you. Do you want us to do that tonight, or do you want to
Well,
wait?
you gotta rescind that resolution. Number, it just stays, you don't do anything with that number. Am I correct on that, Kathy? We just rescind 62 and go on from there.
Okay, so do we have a motion to rescind the 62, which was a.
I'll make a
for-
motion.
Thank you. We have a second, that's for the 635.
Which one was that one on?
That's for
It
the,
was 6:35 for the salt for his buildings down there.
That's also.
okay, so we have a motion to rescind. On 635, we have a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Did Matt say anything about how close we could get within the 90 days, or it doesn't, not?
It is, the 90 days are for the 635 happens, I think, October 22nd. He's got all the information and
That you talked about when we should ask him.
I asked him if we could combine. Okay, I did ask him if we could combine. I also asked him if we could, hold off to see if we got the grant money to come through.
Right.
So I did ask all those questions.
Okay.
I haven't heard back from him, but I'm sure that at this point we will do the best we can,
Mhm.
knowing that there's 3 potential bands out there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so we're working on that. New business, Howard, you had asked me to reach out to Glens Falls Hospital. I sent a
Yep.
note to Anne Marie Hatch, and, she got back to me, and they're going to try to find a blueprint for us so that we can make plans. So that was her reply. I have not received the blueprint, but her email came in today about what the inside looks like, so that we can sit down and figure out what it is and how we go forward. She didn't ask why, she didn't ask anything other than glad you hear that you're asking about it. And that's all there was to it.
Lori Stockham was the secretary when it was Judge Burke there.
Yeah.
And she said that she is going to, she said it kiddingly, and I said, I'm not doing this kiddingly. She's gonna do kind of an X out of what it used to be when they.
Oh, interesting.
She could just, she goes, kind of similar, but the things in different places, to give us an idea of who was in what spot. Because the courtroom was in where Barbara Pratt was for PT.
Yeah, yeah.
That whole area is where the courtroom used to be, so. Anyway,
So
so
essentially, they kept records upstairs.
she did say that.
There is a nice space upstairs. I've been up there. And,
Can
you
you
know,
stand up it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. it's only towards the front. It doesn't go through the whole thing. So, I mean, it would be good for us to know what it is that we could do with that space, so as soon as I get the blueprints,
Isn't that where the movie projector was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably where it was.
I think that's what it said in the engineer's report.
so that is, as soon as I get it, I'll forward it to you. Okay,
It strikes me as in the engineer's report that this would be, putting a roof on it, you could put insulate it, because it said it didn't see any insulation in the property, so that's ideal. They could put something right, lay down some foam or something like they do, I guess.
The school put something different on their roof too, because of being flat, and it's supposed to help
It looked like foam, this thick foam.
that thick foam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
it's
from what I've seen out around there, so,
yeah, but I think it lifts it a little bit or something, there was something to it that,
okay.
yeah.
there's an air vent, you know, they layer it so that there's, airflow, so that you don't have a buildup of condensation in your buildings. So it's a new practice, but you're starting to see it everywhere. Like here, it was just laid flat,
Right,
there wasn't that many. So,
Arizona fine.
um,
Flat roofs are cheaper, but
Yeah.
yeah.
no, it's amazing how long this one lasted. I mean, considering how many years it's been on there. But, so progress is being made on that, and we'll find out and I'll send it on to you. Any other business to come before the board?
So you did the salt, the Doosan's 37, but you got the truck on here, so you doing a ban for the 27 truck?
I sent it into Matt for 200,000. That's what the board asked for. Okay,
And that hasn't returned if we consolidate that being with the Deuce and Loader being, we can.
I'm sure.
No,
Yeah.
that's, I haven't heard. I asked those questions, Scott, and made reference to those two different things to see, what the opportunities we could do.
You got two different pieces of equipment at two different interest rates. I'm sure you can't.
So,
And this is knowing the other one, the real.
Yeah.
And that's just me.
so. Pat, did you say there was something else you needed?
Just because it was the, I wasn't sure what it was for.
Yeah, 2027 truck, so.
The man is probably writing his wife to shine on, he's fighting under the desk with the 4,900 pages we signed the other day. Or he's at the nearest, water and going on the horns where I use great ones
He's a-
right there.
He's a busy man. Okay,
Do you need to do some of that?
that's the CDBG,
We did.
that's the public hearing.
No, that's not for tonight.
That's for
For the 31st or
Okay.
the 30th, or whatever that one is.
Okay,
So that is for the public hearing that's coming up on the 31st. Yeah,
That will be in this week's. I did ask for it for 2 weeks when I realized it was this week and next week. Cause that's a complicated.
And that's that one hearing still.
yes.
Yeah.
So any other business, the Board of Supervisors this Friday, the properties, are listed on the resolution for the link properties here in Salem. So they are in the resolution to pass that deed over to the the Washington County Land Holding. So that happens hopefully this Friday, that passes through. I can't see why it wouldn't, because the county and the town and the school has not received any taxes on these properties in 9 years. So,
It's just going to land base.
uh,
It went through, yeah, I saw that on
it hasn't gone through yet, so we have to vote on it on
the,
Friday.
right, but yes, it's probably
Well,
coming right up through.
it would not, I mean, I can't even imagine why it wouldn't, because nobody's winning here. You know, so that will come through, on Monday and Tuesday. I have 2 Zoom meetings with, Lake George, Lake Champlain Regional Planning on the Brownfields grant to do the phase 1s and phase 2s on those properties. On the next Tuesday, we start with, okay, what's next on this, then talking about demolition and plan next. So that is gonna be fast and furious once this deed passes over. So there's a lot to be said for that, and it's exciting.
even though it's going to land bank though, how does it come to us?
The Washington County doesn't come to us, the deed doesn't come to us.
I know, but I'm saying eventually,
No,
No.
no,
no, it doesn't, ever come back to the town of Salem.
Okay,
Hopefully what we'll come back to is somebody buying it and developing it or taking use of it. Yeah, and then what happens is that it comes back on the property tax rolls. You know, school gets money, the town gets money, and the county gets money after 9 years of not having that involved.
Take a recess for 5 minutes while I start to do about project.
Can I take a recess? I've never been asked that before, except for maybe Donald Worthy. And anything that those two men say, I'll take a recess. You're up.
bye, Barb.
It's a good move.
As long as you're okay, absolutely.
Yeah.
The last time that somebody did this, it's not working. Except next to me.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
So we're taking a recess. I'm still recording, but I'm still recording, I don't know what to do.
No, I assume that's.
Oh.
They have a regular, what do you call that? You take it some out, so you gotta go through them water. Because your budget is simple. I understand some. They say, I'm like, I'm reading that. I want some, I didn't see, that's where. Well, so I said, I need you as a whole, and I've got, so I guess we said, I was like, 7 years getting it on, she's been tap out, I had to be gone, because I'm gonna have a lot of, I say, because county. So I don't so much on there, whatever, they'll try to get. So she said, that's true.
So I didn't pause it.
Yeah.
All right,
But they
so-
told, I just, she said, you know, that said, you have to send that to it, instead of being else tonight.
Town historian is a
Yeah.
position we don't ask.
Okay, everybody, Al has some good news for us. And so what is going on is that, he's been working really hard at getting the tree removal down at the, western wall. And, Josh Service gave him for a portion of it. And he has come back to Al and said, I would do all of it. Okay, for the same price.
Right, he just called me and he wants to do it tomorrow
Yeah.
and Friday.
Yeah.
And I wanted approval from the board.
Yeah. The big thing we need from him is, last time there was a problem with the certificate of insurance. Okay, let me call, we need that. Okay,
Yeah, I assume that he had it, he's gotta have it.
No, yeah, but there's an issue.
yeah, so I'll give him a call to let him know that once we have that certificate of insurance and total 2 million and 1 million is what we need, Kathy,
Yeah,
and it has to be working.
yeah.
Okay, we'll talk later.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kathy and I'll talk about later with the certificate. We've got to get that straightened out.
Okay, and if he can't get his policy to you now, just let him know, he'll have to do it later on.
Right. I'll give him, I will, do you have his number?
On my phone.
Okay, let me see if I have it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to get through that hurdle first.
Is that the other thing, or were you guys,
I'm sorry.
there's brush and stuff that needs, is that what he's doing?
That's the whole west wall.
Everything, okay.
Among his trees in there.
I have his number. I'll give him a call later. And then I will call Josh later and work with Kathy on that. The other thing we need to do is call Joe Weaver because his truck's got to go on fire department land. Is that
I
right?
tried to get a hold of him, but the number I had, was not to be operated.
Okay. What's today? Is today Tuesday?
When did
And the firehouse number that's on the homepage is no longer working.
Okay, I will get a hold of Steve or Joe or somebody from the fire department. And, Howard, are you texting him already?
No.
No. Could
No.
Howard, could you text Joe or Steve and let them know that potentially the tree service could come along the back wall to take the trees out along the west wall? But it would mean that those trucks would have to go on fire department leased land.
All right, I'll call Joe when we're done.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Nice job on the,
Yeah. You've got a 6 o'clock meeting also.
I do?
That's what I'm asking. But this is it. I got
This is
that.
it.
Okay.
You were gonna keep that word.
Okay. I know I have a 7 o'clock meeting. I didn't know about 6.
Good job.
Thank you, Al.
Yeah, thanks, Al.
That was, did you skip all the way down here? You look so excited.
Well, I skipped over to your house and your husband said she's not here.
Oh. Thanks, Al. You're something. You're something. Okay. Public comment?
I have a question about the trees. So you said that the fire department owns the property? I thought the town was still.
At least it,
Oh, you lease it?
Yeah.
You lease it.
Yeah.
For
So- So always, there's always the communication that has to happen between the town of Salem and the fire
Well,
department.
yeah, that's just that business,
They
yeah,
have a 99-year lease.
right.
And the carnival grounds, the carnival grounds kind of wrap around behind that
Right.
baseball.
Yeah.
And so what would happen is if, we,
So they need to have insurance on there, just in case too, yeah.
Right.
But I was just confused with this.
yeah, okay. So, you know, we would
No one, the ins,
keep asking questions.
yeah, I'm gonna, I mean, that's, okay, so it's leased for 99 years.
Yeah.
Which, yes, town owns it.
But they own the buildings that they're on there.
Okay, can I?
Yeah.
Just one minute, so I keep it all ordered in a little baby. Okay, who pays the insurance on it, you know? Or is it uninsured?
No, it's insured. It has to be, that's part of your MOU.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I happen to be in one.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, so who covers the insurance? Does the fire department cover the insurance, liability insurance, or does the town of Salem?
The liability is right now covered by the firemen. We have the little red building there, you know, the little red garage.
No.
The town of Salem has the insurance on that building as a building, a town of Salem owned building.
Right?
But the firemen
Uh-huh,
have it on the leased land. That's part of their MOU.
okay.
So you're trying to go somewhere, I think. I'm just gonna,
Yeah, let's see, I don't understand the disconnect between the two, I guess that's fine. So
there's no,
they have their own liability and their own insurance on that property that they in turn lease from the town of Salem.
yes.
Okay.
So
Just wanted,
we went through this because at one point they were, as they should, had cars out behind with electric cars. So they were working on them to understand how fire works with electric batteries. And so behind that, they were actually dismantling them or working on them to find out how. So we kind of went through the insurance piece way back a long time ago.
this is gonna get stickier. When the Boy Scouts
Mhm.
do their little battle thing.
Yeah.
Do
They go
they
through-
pay liability on that? What, how's that work?
That goes to the Salem Fire Department.
Okay, so they are subletting,
Yes,
got it. I knew I was on it.
you are on the right track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wanted to-
Any other questions? What, we can sit here for a minute. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
I think what this is leading up to is Josh's tree service. In order to get to that west wall,
Well, they definitely, have to go.
they will have to be situated probably on leased land. So that's the complication.
Yeah, so.
So we're gonna have to
you have
talk
to-
about Kathy and I are gonna talk
Yeah,
about
you
it.
have to communicate with you. Let's see. Huh?
Better be doing it.
Oh, absolutely.
Any questions, Howard? Did I? No, we're good. Everybody over here good? Randy, you're looking quizzical.
Yeah, I think it's not she brought that up. So the town, we need the liability even though they're on fire departments or just that part.
Oh, they pay the liability.
You mean for the tree service?
Josh is,
The trees are is on the Revolutionary War Cemetery.
they're just letting leaves that property belong with the.
And I'm moving into that stuff that
It's access.
Gotcha.
arborist needs to make sure that we have insurance.
So we all good?
Yeah, no. Thanks, Sharon.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So I'd like a motion to go forward as long as Kathy and I and we can figure out what we're doing here for the COI, because there's something, I don't, we've talked about before, I want to talk about it again. And then we'll find out if it's worth a discussion, or if it's a no, or it's a yes. But if he has the ability to go in and get it done for the price, doing 3 times as much as what he would said he would do for one small space, it would be great to get that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
As you can tell from Al coming through the door.
I thought that was flat going.
I was nervous that there's something wrong with them.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good news though.
yeah, that is good.
Go for it.
So, okay, so do I have a motion to go forward if we get everything in place the way it needs to be done legally?
Can I make that one?
We have a second.
Second.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, any public comment, Chair?
Oh, as you know, I'm running,
Yes.
yes, and I just want to make sure that I look at you face to face and tell you that I have complete respect.
Yeah. Thank you.
Same to the town board. And the games will begin. I'm ready to rock and roll.
I love rock and roll.
I know you do.
I'm good.
And
I'm good.
just want to make that
Good for
public
you. Good for you. Good for you that you
to you.
chose to run.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Which called me up
Yeah, I know he did. I know.
at 7:30 in the morning or 8
Yes,
o'clock in the morning.
yes, I did. I just felt it of respect and camaraderie that I needed to look you in the eye and say that.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Means a lot.
Now you're for busy week.
Actually, yes and no. Got a couple goat shows. Yeah. Goat shows, yeah, yeah. It's kind of one of those deals where, hello, you need to be here, you need to be here. Okay. I'll stop.
Yeah, but I know Pat's looking forward to it. And I think Winona is gonna sit in a couple, that was just telling me that she's gonna sit in a couple of days next week, maybe. Yeah. Isn't that funny how that works? We do that at our house too. You're going where?
I told you another time. Probably.
It's all good. It's all good. Kathy, do you have anything to?
And one thing that was to do with this building,
Yeah, this building?
yeah.
Okay.
And I talked, is that bad?
I will excuse myself so that you guys can talk.
Oh, well, that's, no, it's
No,
not.
this is, no, this is.
No, it's nothing.
No.
I just should not bankrupt this meeting. You can stay, it's nothing.
Yeah.
I talked to the justice clerk yesterday and the other day when they had court, somebody decided to go down and they had to get 911.
Okay, yeah,
And there's a keypad in between. And she said sometimes it's taking her 10 minutes to get through this keypad. And they don't have that kind. Can we do something about getting a new keypad?
Yep. Yep.
So I didn't want to wait until
No.
the next meeting.
bankrupt trust.
Yes, the bankrupt trust, there's money there, but I don't know.
What, is it not operating? Is it battery?
She said she doesn't know, but she didn't have time. And if she's here and you're on
Yeah.
trial.
Yeah.
And papers are in there.
Right.
She's only got X amount of time to be running in and it's not good. So
Right.
we need to figure out what we've got to do.
To get that so
It's,
that's.
I'm not sure why there's a keypad thing
operating.
there or what to do. I have no idea. But they
People
can't leave
love-
it open because
People love
people
keypads.
go in there. So she asked me and I just said, we have a meeting tomorrow night, so I'll bring it up.
Yeah,
Instead of
thank you.
waiting until September, so.
Thank you.
Then that's ours over to George and
Yeah.
he puts them in and.
Yeah.
Well, he is.
I know nothing, yeah, he's insured, but I don't have any idea what, I've never paid attention to the keypad.
Yeah.
She just said it's not
I wonder-
working right and
So it's, that one is,
somewhere here to get over to her.
right. I'm wondering if there's other ones that are connected with that
I think
keypad.
it's
Are they all
the one.
interconnected or are they singular?
I think there's only just one keypad, right?
Okay.
So if you would,
I think it's just the one.
Okay,
yes,
so,
one is,
Could be a battery issue.
I know nothing about it. I
Thank
just
you.
said I would bring it to the meeting.
perfect.
Who's your
Thank you.
Yeah, so if somebody can check it, I'll let you guys.
Thank you.
That's all I.
Greatly appreciated.
Thank
you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay,
I thought they had something.
Oh, I got one more.
you don't have a phone? I
Is
mean,
there a phone town here?
I
I didn't
can,
think there was a
so,
phone.
so they had to get through there to phone 911.
there's a phone in here.
There.
I'm not sure why she couldn't have a phone. There's an extension here. I mean, it's wired for a phone
She
here.
said.
Is it-
Is it working?
No, it's not.
It's not gonna be-
They may not recognize something that, season.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at it again. I
Do
don't,
you,
I know it paid for a
do
phone,
you
but is
mind
it just
looking
the
at
one in there?
I'll look at the keypad, yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
That's all right, yeah. No, I did not.
Yeah.
I have one more thing that I want to share. 21 more planners will be going up here in the next 2 weeks in Salem and one more in Shushan. And that will be the last, viewing for the 2026 year. Okay, and then they'll come down and right after, what's that? Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Oh, they come down every year.
Yes, that's how we're gonna take good care of them. And they will be washed, dried, stored, and ready for next month.
Not stored in the basement.
They're not going in, sorry,
Oh, shoot, I supposed to get somebody.
Would you say there's 21 more?
21, that's more coming.
Or chicken.
Oh, 20.
Just one more in Shushan.
That's terrific. That's terrific. Very, very good.
So we'll
Okay.
be doing some pole bands, cat.
That's wonderful. Thanks, Sharon.
They look so
Really
good.
appreciate it.
All right.
They
I
look
know.
fabulous. They look fabulous.
Yeah, they do.
I love them. There was something over here in front of you that we're thinking
Yeah,
about.
was I supposed to call somebody about that? Was I supposed to, you're supposed to have that one here?
I thought, I talked to Jack.
Came in the office.
Okay, so Jack and, was super. He went down and he, put things in the lock cabinets that needed to be in the lock cabinets. And the brown box has an old projector in there that he said all of that can be put into a dumpster. So that wood box
Right.
and the stuff that is in it is no good and can go to a dumpster. He couldn't do it. I told him I'd figure out a way to get it done, but everything else is taken and put into a lockbox. So that's where we're at, so you don't project. I have put in I'm going back and forth with public safety about, the lack of cell service down 153. And with the fire, that certainly came out, pretty loud and clear to myself, because I was out in 153 when I saw the black plume go up into the air. I pulled over to call 911 and it didn't work. And I tried to text Steve Saunders, it didn't work. So I finally tried a few times down and I finally got service at the Salem Rescue Squad. And I got 2 bars, enough to get through, but by that time, other people in the fire department were there. So in the meantime, just a curiosity question, okay? What would happen if we put a repeater on top of the water tank?
They've talked about that before.
Yeah,
Like it serves the one.
right. Scott, it's so hit or miss. So, I mean, I think it'd be worthwhile for the town to think about how we can improve our service. So I have put that out to public safety to see if they have any recommendations or thoughts on how we could improve our service there. So, and I've kind of wrapped it around Friday's event. So if you hear,
You're saying, so we would get Verizon to put a repeater on the tank.
there's, what's the Hudson, they did it in West Haven.
Okay, another service up there.
Yeah. And so, I mean, there's other service providers. Potentially, we could see if it's a viable solution. Maybe have some people come and talk to us about it. And then look ahead to see what it would take to do that. I don't,
Well, no, everybody calls it the Verizon Tower, but they don't know that it's a communications company, because I looked it up today, I didn't write it down.
And for the AT&T goes on.
They're not intrusive.
so,
AT&T not. No.
so if we get phone calls, that's because I'm trying to stir the boat.
What about Starlink? Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Yes,
That's very expensive.
yeah, okay, anything else?
Do you want to approve these July minutes that I filled out the blanks and sent you all on August 7th? You didn't vote on. I don't care if you do or not, but they're done.
Okay.
You can wait till September if you want, or do it.
Well, we've got another, the CDBG coming up August 31st.
But you can wait on these till September, I don't care, but they're gone.
Okay. I do, that's
Did you,
it's the July 8th one and
oh, so July 29th. Well, I sent you July 8th.
Yeah.
But I just put an asterisk, like I was instructed to do at a meeting I went to, because that was not, it was just said at the meeting it would be 32, and I just, Howard wanted it corrected, so I did.
so we want a motion to approve as amended July 8th meeting and the July 20 motion to approve as amended.
I personally did not read it, but if that's all it was the amendment.
It was at the end, Brenda, where it was, remember who motioned to go into executive session, who motioned to come out of that was the July 29th meeting.
That was the 29th meeting, not the 8th. The
I know.
8th was right at the beginning on the ban. I put a red asterisk by it, right at the end after I scored signed my name.
Right.
I said it was corrected on August 12th. meeting.
That's the only thing that we're approving.
Yes,
As amended.
I made a motion.
We have a second?
Second.
Okay, any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Let's off your to-do list.
And the 29th one was to fill in those blanks because I wasn't here.
Right.
And I did found out from you guys, so I just added it and sent them out.
Motion,
Motion.
okay, as amended, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
And I had sent out the August minutes, but you didn't approve them, so I believe so because I get so confused between the CBDG and the found money, the more Christmas money. That I just added a little bit to that in the August 7th meeting for what they found,
Okay,
and then we can use it.
yeah, I haven't read that yet, so we'll read that, because I don't know if anybody's had a chance to read
I have
that.
no questions.
I have nothing to
Is
say.
that in September?
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, I think I had mentioned October. I don't know what I was thinking on, what Travis want me to put in, the fuel bids.
Okay.
He sent me an email and said we should add the courthouse, which I went back as far as I can find them. We never had it, but I did put it with the Georgie because it's propane. Because it's our building.
Right.
Sent the revised to the Eagle and said, here, use this one. Travis just said we should be doing this. So, and I'm like, why the heck am I waiting? We can't wait till October with the prices the way, and it's time enough. I mean, I've sent them already. So I open those at the September meeting.
Okay.
We don't pay for paying for us.
Oh, you don't?
I don't pay for
Yeah.
anything about that.
Do they?
We do the contract yearly thing.
Well, and I said, that, and then you said, do they?
For the generator.
I've never paid for any propane. I don't even know if it's propane or fuel, but I have no idea.
Well, no, I asked him because I didn't know, and he said it's broken.
Nothing to do with that.
So,
Generator.
It is nothing in it.
No, it works because it's been used,
Yeah,
it's gone out.
yeah.
So we're good?
Good.
So I revised it. If you want me to revise it again and take it off, I will, but I added it to the Georgie for propane.
Yeah.
For the courthouse generator.
Yeah.
Because Travis said, I think you
Yeah.
should be on that, and I didn't ever remember.
But the only thing came there is going through for maintenance on it.
Yeah.
I think he wants to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else to come before the board? A motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Second, that.
Okay, all in favor?
I,
Aye.
Okay. Thanks, Howard. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. I've got a meeting in Cambridge. That's how this works.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.